Imagine crawling through a cave where the bats aren't the only ones hanging from the ceiling. Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Mallory, the Curious Conservationist. And for those of you who don't know me, I love all things creepy, crawly, gross, and scary. On this episode, I will be talking about my latest and greatest fear to fascination destination in Mexico. Heading to La Cueva de los Serpientes, the cave of the hanging snakes. I think this is gonna be pretty awesome. And I'm interested to know if anyone else has heard about this cave or would be maybe willing to go. I'm looking to maybe put together a tour. So let me know down below. Okay, so I know you guys are anxious, but give me about 10 seconds for a little public service announcement. 1, you must hire a guide in order to get to these caves. I will put some recommendations in the caption below. What I loved about this tour was our guide, Baltazar. He's been working with this cave for about 17 years. 2, this is not a tourist town, so there's not much variety as far as accommodations or restaurants go. Please be kind. They are so welcoming. They're so wonderful. And I'd hate for them to be tainted by our standards of convenience. Last but not least, your boots and clothing. After going into any cave, whether it's here or out of country, please, please, please sanitize or throw away any articles of clothing that you went into the cave with. We don't want to cross-contaminate. Okay, enough with my soapbox. Let's get to the good stuff.
La entrada de la cueva. La única entrada y la única salida.
Okay.
Vamos. Despacio.
After putting on our mask and our gloves, getting a safety talk, we headed in and immediately your senses heighten. First, the change in the air. It's thick, it's heavy. Obviously, you smell the animals. You also can feel the floor change. Whoa, you can immediately feel a difference in the floor. All that guano just building up from years and years. It feels like you're walking on pillows. The ground kind of shifts with every step. Baltazar first took us to a small cavern where we could find marine fossils formed in the rocks above us. This was just neat to see the different types of creatures that were around at that time. Next, we creeped down to a small pool where we found creatures that have evolved to live in an aquatic underground environment, like a pool of water in a cave. We did see cavefish, a blind eel, and these really neat isopod looking things. I was also so tickled that we were able to come across one of my favorite arachnids, which is called a tailless whip spider. This is an amblypygid. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I hacked it. But more important than the name is the animal itself, because even if you don't like spiders, you should really love this guy. Not only are they completely harmless to humans, which most spiders are, they do not have any fangs, which means they don't have any venom. And they also don't have any kind of silk glands. They do have these very cool like antenna-form legs, which are legs that have evolved into basically acting like an antenna. So they feel around and they will find food for the animal and also can feel vibrations so they can run away. All right, last but not least, the big show. We head into the cavern where we can see the hanging snakes, a harmless species of tropical rat snake. Their normal prey are rodents, lizards, and things that typically are found on the forest ground. However, this population has adapted to their food on the fly. And when they're equivalent to rush hour hits, over 200 bats per second will be ringing the doorbell as they head out for the night for dinner. After some sketchy climbs and tight squeezes, this is no joke, caving.
You found one? ¿Puedo encender mi luz? Can I turn on my light?